And Weeden takes a snap, play action pass, sets up, throws it deep down the near side for Justin Blackmon, and he makes the catch in the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Oklahoma State.
Brandon Weeden doesn't take second chances lightly.
In 2002, the New York Yankees drafted Weeden in the second round. And for the next 5 years, Weeden learned about himself and about the hard knocks of life in minor league baseball.
You know, I learned a lot of life lessons, from my baseball days that I've carried over to, even coming back to school. So those are some memories that I'll never forget, and I feel blessed to even experience some of the things I was able to experience. I never done my laundry, little things like that, and so I go away for the first time, go to Florida, and I'm forced to do my laundry. Just little stuff like that. You're just forced to grow up. I drove from Oklahoma to Florida when I was 18 years old, about 2 weeks after I got drafted. So it was a quick change, but it was like I said, it was a blast. I enjoyed every minute of it.
His first few years, Weeden pitched well, keeping an ERA under 3 and striking out nearly a batter per inning. But after moving to his fourth minor league team in 5 years, Weeden's arm began to feel achy, and his baseball career looked over.
It was really going into my last season, because I started having arm problems, tried to throw through it, they moved me in the bullpen, and it was just nagging, just couldn't. My velocity was down, and just got to the point where it really wasn't very much fun because I didn't go out there with my best stuff every night. And in baseball, no matter what level you're playing at, you have to have your best stuff every night, or you're not having very much success. And that got to the point, and then so I had an MRI after that season. Kind of came the fact that it was either going to be surgery or maybe just rest. And so I just said, that was a kind of breaking point. And I knew this is what I want to do if I ever came to that point. And so it made it an easy decision when it all came down to it.
The Oklahoma State coaches say Weeden's age and experience off the field brings needed leadership to the Cowboy offense.
Yeah, I think just, the maturity thing about being settled in, especially with his personal life and everything. He's a real mature guy. He's just settled in with where he wants his life to be headed. He's got a good base at home, and he's not going to be out at night all the time, and he's very focused on where he wants his life to go from here. He wants to be a starting quarterback at Oklahoma State, and he wants to be successful. He wants to win games. He wants to take on a leadership role, and obviously that's easier to do for an older guy than it is a kid just coming right out of high school.
You get in that situation at times with guys that have tried professional baseball, and it's a very low percentage of the ones that actually make it. So you never put a lot of stock into it, but from the day that he showed up, he was always here and he would train and all that. I'm not sure he was into it mentally. In fact, I know he wasn't for a couple years, but obviously we're glad it worked out now.
19, and Weeden back to pass. 4-man rush, throws it deep down the middle for Justin Blackmon. He makes the catch, and he's gone. Good night, Vienna. Pistols firing.
Now Weeden leads the Big 12 in pass efficiency, average yards per game, and total offense coming into Thursday's showdown with Texas A&M. Thanks to his leadership, the Cowboy offense is riding high, leading the Big 12 in nearly every offensive category. Weeden says his experience in baseball helps keep success in perspective.
I know there's going to be some ups and downs throughout my college career, but I think that's one thing that baseball kind of helped me is, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. You just got to take the good with the bad and roll with the punches. And it's a tough game. Everybody be doing it.
For Big12Sports.com, I'm Brian Mortensen.